Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives is making a spectacular return. In addition to Tell All, there will be 9 additional episodes. We can see Mary in a brand new avatar in the 2 new trailers that TLC has published. She is prepared to file a lawsuit against Kody. In addition, Mary is at last realizing Robyn's actual nature. She's being exposed. Mary freely discussed Robyn's unfair treatment of her friend Jen. It appears that she is finally tackling the emotional baggage she has accumulated. At last, Mary acknowledges that Robyn's motivations were never entirely good. She did something very different from what she had claimed. Mary's slowness at catching things is well known to her fans. She needed decades to come to terms with the fact that Kody would never improve their marriage. Therefore, it is not surprising that it took her 10 years to realize Robyn's actual identity. She's been able to glimpse Robyn's genuine self thanks in large part to her buddy Jen. Supporters are happy that she is exposing Robyn with her voice. Sister Wives. Mary talks about how Kody intentionally injured her for Robyn. During a live session, Mary revealed that Kody had once given Robyn her favorite artwork. Kody and Mary went shopping for artwork for their house in Las Vegas. They visited Mary's preferred art gallery. But Kody was there to purchase Robyn a piece of art. She believed the artwork he purchased was for her. But he informed her that it was for Robyn. He went on to say that she may visit Robyn's house to view the artwork if she was interested. Jen, Mary's friend, was horrified by what had happened and wanted to murder Kody. Sister Wives. Robyn's real face is finally being revealed by Mary Brown. Mary has endured years of Robyn's terrible treatment. However, she is now at last recognizing her true color. When Mary told Jen that she was doubting Robyn Brown's intentions and whether they were ever truly friends, she appeared irritated. Robyn added that she truly stood up for Mary and was constantly in her corner. Instead, Robyn made fun of Mary whenever she could. Mary was particularly diminished by Robyn in front of Kody. Mary went on to say that she never believes the individuals who constantly warn her that Robyn is deceitful and manipulative. Mary has finally gotten out of what feels like years of living under a rock. Robyn stated in the same clip that she always had Mary's best interests in mind. She went on to say that she supported Mary even when others were conspiring against her. Mary went on to say that Robyn bonded with her and gave her the impression that they were friends. She then abandoned her for several months. Friends don't act like this. Although Robyn stated that she backed Mary, viewers were unable to witness her doing so in any of the videos. However, there is sufficient video evidence to demonstrate that Robyn put her under the bus. At last, Mary has reached a point in her life when she can make her own choices. Paydon and Michael D. Brown, the Brown children, disclosed that Robyn had labeled Mary abusive. Whether that was true or not was not explained. It's interesting that they still feel a connection to Mary but not to Robyn. TLC revealed earlier this week that Sister Wives would return next month, bringing with it a ton of Kody Brown outbursts, arguments over the family's Coyote Pass property, and a ton more sobbing sessions from Robyn, the show's Kleenex enthusiast. 2 previews for the next episodes have been aired by the network, but neither one has given fans any clue as to how the program will deal with Garrison Brown's untimely death. Fans are aware that Garrison, the son of Kody and his ex-wife Janelle, committed suicide in March 2024 when he was 25 years old. Although the family has been outspoken on social media about remembering Garrison and preserving his memory, Sister Wives has made no mention of his passing, leaving some viewers to question whether the subject would ever be discussed on the program. However, TLC has stated that a forthcoming episode that will broadcast sometime during season 19 will address Garrison's tragic death, according to a statement made on the Sarah Fraser show on Friday. According to a TLC press statement, Sarah read, "A tribute special of some kind would be produced to honor Garrison's passing." According to the press release, the family must deal with a tragic loss as the season progresses with the death of their son, Garrison. Families gather to share treasured memories, visit locations important to their history, and honor his life in times of introspection and respect. It is currently unclear if the homage will be included in a regular episode or if one of the 9 upcoming episodes will be entirely dedicated to Garrison. Sarah stated on her episode on Friday, "I told you we were going to be getting an episode dedicated to Garrison and his life, and how much he meant to the family, and we are." TLC has made the announcement formally. 4 of the 9 new season 19 episodes will be tell-all episodes, which will feature one-on-one interviews with host Suki Waterhouse, as previously reported by The Ashley. Members of the Brown family honored Garrison on the 1-year anniversary of his passing earlier this month. On March 5th, Janelle was among the first family members to share a social media message about Garrison. "Even though I have a lot going on, you are always at the forefront of my mind," she wrote. "Baby, a year has passed. We really do miss you. I really do miss you." Maddie Brown, Garrison's older sister, posted 3 pictures to her Instagram. One of Garrison and herself as adults, one of the 2 of them as kids, and one of Garrison with 2 of her kids. "It has been a whole 365 days without Garrison," Maddie said in her caption. Maddie claimed that the middle name, Emilia Estelle, which translates to star in Latin, was given to her 4th child, a girl, in honor of Garrison, a few weeks later. On March 5th, several family members, such as Christine Brown, Leon Brown, and Michael T. Brown, also paid their respects to Garrison online. Kody, who was estranged from Garrison at the time of his death, has not expressed his sorrow over his passing in public. Kody has only discussed his son's passing in one public interview to yet. Kody finally spoke to People in September, telling the publication that he wishes he had spent more time with Garrison prior to his passing. Kody remarked, "I regret delaying trying to improve my relationship with Garrison, but I can't reconcile that he's not here. We could have had more conversation. There was so much more we could have done. It was sort of like, we have forever," Kody continued. "It seemed more like a convenience of time that I had on my hands. In hindsight, there would have been more frequent contact and catch-up." Hints on screen suggest that Robyn Brown provides Kody Brown, the star of Sister Wives, with all the support he needs behind the scenes of the TLC program. Supporters assert that he no longer speaks without seeking the consent of his lone surviving wife. He is not the star of his own show for the next 2 weeks. 2 successive Sunday evenings in the series' time slot will feature the wedding special of Christine Brown and David Woolley. But the man with the golden ringlets seems to have suffered as a result. Kody Brown isn't the main attraction in Sister Wives. David Woolley becomes the male lead in this reality show for the next 2 Sunday nights after he marries Christine Brown. David already has a devoted following, as do Janelle Brown and her kids with Christine. Kody Brown portrayed the main male character in over 10 seasons of Sister Wives. Therefore, he may find it difficult to step aside. You can see how Kody responds to this in the teaser video. But as Robyn Brown and her husband talk about his ex-wife's wedding, it seems like they are cracking a secret joke. In the preview below, each of the other Sister Wives spouses says something. Christine was getting married, but Mary Brown didn't know when. Janelle Brown, who was present at Christine's wedding the entire time, expressed her admiration for the day. But when it came time for Kody and Robyn to talk, Sister Wives watchers saw something strange. Robyn Brown, but Kody doesn't say anything. The other Sister Wives spouses were pleasant when they talked about the wedding couple. When it was Kody Brown's time, however, he began discussing Christine charging before Robyn intervened. Kody seemed to hear Robyn pound out a message that he could repeat after her. It seemed as though she had made sure Kody Brown said the right thing. It seemed from her behavior that she wanted her husband to follow her example by giving him the words to say. Robyn Brown looked up at the sky at that point and remarked, "Just so happy for them." When Robyn told Kody Brown this, fans took her tone as sarcastic. Additionally, they believed that this encouraged Kody to start saying things Robyn did not want him to say. Before he could go any more, she made him stop. When Robyn glanced up into the sky and spoke in a robotic voice, fans mistook her sarcasm. But when she had the opportunity to share her opinions, several Sister Wives viewers thought her remarks were odd. Sister Wives. Robyn's happy news has a twist. Robyn Brown held Christine responsible for the breakup of the Sister Wives clan. Therefore, it's likely that Kody's only wife still has animosity toward this wedding. What Robyn and Kody talk about when the cameras stop rolling is not revealed to fans. But another video that showed the two of them talking about the wedding surfaced. This seems to indicate that their stated desire for pleasure is only one aspect of their psychology. Robyn gives them a hint in her final statement on the situation, in which she distorts her good news. Kody seems to have stood out for Sister Wives fans, since Robyn's response was, "I hope Christine and David can be happy. That's all I'm going to say." Some interpreted her use of the word can be, rather than will be, as suggesting something more. Viewers do not perceive Robyn and Kody as being completely happy with their wedding, even if she smiles into the camera. Since David took his place in his ex-wife's life, fans have noticed that Kody seems envious. In a later episode, Kody Brown acknowledges that this also includes anger. But Robyn Brown seems to be well cognizant of her husband's mental condition. But based on the latest TLC program footage, it seems that she also fuels his jealousy and fury. In a recent Sister Wives episode that aired on TLC this week, Kody Brown seems to disclose that Robyn Brown was not his first choice for wife number 4. However, it seems that his memory of this prior courtship is very different from what they told fans years ago. Next up comes Christine Brown, who doesn't hold back when speaking. In her opinion, her ex-husband's account of their unsuccessful courtship is just a lie. Is Kody Brown a wanted man in the eyes of Sister Wives? In terms of appearance, Kody Brown seems to have an edge over Robyn Brown. When she first met Kody, she made it clear that she was well known throughout the season. The only other man in line who desired her hand in marriage was him. He now creates a portrait of the prospective wife who escaped his Sister Wives household. But the colorful story of Kody Brown is not the same as the one the family told in a book they co-wrote a few years ago. They recounted the story of a teenage girl in that best-selling novel. She was getting married to Kody in just a few weeks. At the time, Mary Brown was his sole spouse. However, just before the wedding, this soon-to-be bride left him. At last, Christine Brown's wish comes true. Before Kody met the woman he nearly married, Christine Brown had already set her sights on him. She explained how she presented this woman to Mary and Kody in the Sister Wives book. However, she never considered this teenager to be a rival. In this multiple marriage, she never saw herself as a bride. When she found out that she would soon be married to this unidentified 18-year-old woman, she was devastated. She eventually learned that the wedding would not take place. Then she turned her attention back to Kody. She wanted to marry him as a potential polygamous spouse. However, as fate would have it, Christine fell into despair again after Janelle Brown became her second wife. When Christine approached Kody Brown about taking another wife, that changed. History recounts the remaining steps taken by Kody, Mary, Janelle, and Christine to become the original Sister Wives family. However, it doesn't seem like the story will end there, especially in light of Kody's new revelations this season. Supporters believe the Sister Wives patriarch is disparaging Robyn in order to boost his own reputation. Why has Robyn Brown suddenly shown up on Sister Wives? The story seems to be slightly distorted by Kody. He seems to be portraying Robyn as less noteworthy than he made her up to be this season, though. By doing so, he puts it this way: "I courted a woman for a long time before marrying Janelle. She and Mary were friends. Christine wanted to be a part of our family even after we married. Christine shut it down the first time because she and I were friends, and she said, 'I'd never marry you if you married her.'" In the original story, Kody and Mary had known this girl for a long time, but had waited until she reached 18 before proposing. Kody then continues, saying, "And then Christine had no interest in having her in the family after Christine had come into the family. The story ended when she broke up with him. Or, at least how this part of their lives was first portrayed in the Sister Wives book." Supporters of Sister Wives think the revised text suggests Robyn was not his first pick for the fourth wife. According to the patriarch, if Christine hadn't allegedly called off the marriage, something she disputes, this woman would have been the fourth wife, not Robyn. Is Robyn sitting there looking foolish? It would be an understatement to suggest that Robyn Brown seemed to be impacted by the Sister Wives controversy. Take a look at her expression at the beginning of a recent performance. Robyn's now monogamous husband seems content with everything, but her expression betrays otherwise. Robyn seems to be Kody Brown's favorite among the Sister Wives women for a long time. He eventually explains why this season. The only wife he has ever loved is Robyn Brown. Her faithfulness is the reason he loves her. He used this as his initial defense to justify her seeming to be his favorite wife. Sister Wives. Robyn ends up being Kody's true love. Robyn Brown was referred to by Kody as his soulmate. However, it turns out that she wasn't his first choice for the fourth wife. If what he is saying is true, then if Christine permitted him to wed the woman he had been pursuing for years, Robyn would never be a part of the family. His third wife, however, disputes this and says he is lying. In addition, their book seems to tell the story in a distinctive way. As a result, viewers of Sister Wives are witnessing Robyn's development over the course of the season. Now, though, it seems that he ignores her in order to make a point. Robyn Brown was not his first pick, based on his description of his courtship days. Or did this tale change when Robyn's tale of having many admirers aroused envy? Before deciding on the Sister Wives patriarch as her life partner, Robyn listed a large list of possible husbands. Supporters think the ringlet-wearing man wants his wives to be loyal. Fans think he hasn't shown much of this on the TLC show, though. His devotion to Robyn Brown is part of this. Sister Wives. Meri Brown is finally seeing Robyn's true colors, manipulative and a liar. Introduction. The drama in the Brown family has reached new heights. In the latest shocking twist in the Sister Wives saga, Meri Brown is finally revealing what fans have been speculating for years. Robyn Brown is no angel. After years of keeping quiet and tolerating Robyn's charm, Meri is now calling out her fellow sister wife for being manipulative and a liar. Is the reality TV world on the verge of one of the most explosive family breakdowns in history? In this exclusive tell-all, we dive deep into Meri's emotional journey, her struggles with Robyn, and the surprising truth that's about to shatter everything we thought we knew about the Brown family dynamics. Section 1. The calm before the storm, Meri's silence, and the build-up of tension. For years, Meri Brown has been the quiet and often overlooked wife of Kody Brown. Unlike the fiery personalities of Janelle and Christine, Meri has always played the role of the patient and diplomatic sister wife, even if her relationship with Kody has become increasingly strained. Fans have watched her endure heartache, isolation, and numerous attempts to make her marriage work, only for it to fall apart. But beneath her calm exterior, something has been brewing for quite some time. Meri's relationship with Robyn Brown, the youngest and most favored wife, has always been fraught with tension. The two women have clashed on multiple occasions, but Meri's decision to remain silent about Robyn's manipulative behavior has left fans wondering whether there was more to the story than we were seeing on TV. Now, in a shocking revelation, Meri is finally breaking her silence, and the truth about Robyn's behavior is coming to light. Section 2. Robyn's perfect image, the mask that's finally slipping. Robyn Brown has long been portrayed as the perfect wife in the Brown family, the one who always seems to get along with Kody and the one who can do no wrong in his eyes. But is this image truly as flawless as it seems? Meri is now suggesting that Robyn's sweetness and charm may be nothing more than a well-crafted facade. According to Meri, Robyn has been using her manipulative tactics to manipulate Kody's feelings, create rifts between the wives, and play the victim when things don't go her way. Meri's accusations are explosive. But are they true? Fans have long suspected that Robyn's behavior has been less than transparent, and Meri's admission only adds fuel to the fire. From secretive conversations with Kody to subtle manipulations behind closed doors, Meri is now revealing everything. Section 3. A relationship in crisis, the breakdown of trust between Meri and Robyn. Meri's frustration with Robyn goes beyond petty disagreements. Over the years, their relationship has been tested in ways that viewers may not fully understand. The introduction of Robyn as Kody's spiritual wife shifted the family dynamic, and for Meri, it marked the beginning of her struggle to find her place. But what really set her off was Robyn's attempts to play the role of the perfect wife, while undermining the others in the process. Meri opens up about specific instances where Robyn's manipulative behavior reached its peak. Whether it was the way she would spin stories to make herself look like the victim or the way she would plant seeds of doubt in Kody's mind about the other wives, Robyn's tactics were taking a toll on Mary's emotional well-being. Section 4. Mary speaks out. Manipulative and a liar. Mary's final straw came when she could no longer deny the truth about Robyn's behavior. In a candid and emotional interview, she pulls no punches in calling out Robyn for being a manipulative liar. According to Mary, Robyn has lied to the family multiple times, fabricating stories to paint herself as the innocent party and using her charm to get what she wants. "I've seen Robyn for who she really is now," Mary says. "She's not the perfect woman Kody thinks she is. She's manipulative and a liar, and I can't just sit back and pretend anymore." Section 5. The Brown family fallout. Will Kody choose sides? With Mary's shocking accusations against Robyn, the question now becomes, how will Kody react? Will he finally see Robyn for who she truly is, or will he continue to favor her over the other wives? As tensions rise and secrets are revealed, it's clear that the Brown family is on the brink of a major crisis. Kody has always been the one to try to keep the peace, but with Mary's explosive revelations, it's unclear whether he can maintain his position as the family's glue. For Mary, the realization that she can no longer stay silent has been a long time coming. But will the truth bring about the changes she hopes for, or will it lead to the destruction of the family she's spent so many years trying to hold together? Conclusion: a family torn apart. What's next for the Browns? As the Brown family's darkest secrets are exposed, fans are left wondering what's next for Kody, Mary, Robyn, and the rest of the wives. With accusations of manipulation and dishonesty swirling, it seems that the family's carefully crafted public image is on the verge of collapse. What will happen when the dust settles? Will Mary find the strength to move on, or will she continue to fight for her place in the family? Only time will tell, but one thing is for certain: the drama is far from over.